Good afternoon, people. PJT&M, rate my beer. As you can see, the Kwak, not quite the keg, because we intended to get the keg in France, but we couldn't find it.
No.
Nor in Belgium, and we did try.
So the bottle it is.
So yeah, the bottle it is at 8%. I just thought it was 8.4.
What is this? 8%.
8.5. I don't know. Maybe no. I keep getting a thing that the bottles are dropping there when they don't, do they? It's just here that they do it. Anyway, it's Battle of Kwak, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pour the Kwak Blonde, and you can pour that one, and we'll see what we get here.
Oh, look at that.
It's a beauty, isn't it?
It is.
Oh. Look at that for a pour.
Oh, look at that.
That's
That Kwak Rouge. That seriously looks business, doesn't it? Wow.
That's one we've missed, isn't it? And obviously we haven't. Oh, I should. No, I don't need a picture. It's just for wimps.
Right.
Well, we've got the thumbnail from the keg. Might as well just use that. So, since 1741, eh?
Mm-hmm.
And this shouldn't be so warm. So we played it clever. We've done another Kwak review. I kept it and filled it. So it should be much more flavour. We were concerned. The machine was saying 5. But it was kind of...
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be where the keg came out the fridge. It weren't in the machine long enough because obviously the fridge is running at 3. But I'm only going on the reading, aren't I? So, we've got to start on this one, haven't we? We're not going to do pondering tests.
Looking at them both, what a lovely pour that Kwak Rouge is. It's got that wonderful deep ruby colour, and the head on there is that magnificent pink sort of cloud. It looks like a pink cloud. It really does look beautiful.
I must admit, I do like the Kwak Blonde. I find it smooth. I find there's a lot more to it at that lower temperature, at that higher temperature than what we were getting earlier. I don't think we got that right. Maybe it didn't come out the machine, go in the machine. Much more there, aren't there?
Oh yeah, you've got a wonderful bready malt, and then you've got fruit. I'm picking up on pear and soft fruit, banana. You've got those really lovely soft, ripe fruits in there.
But it's running around your palate as you're drinking it. And whereas so earlier, you were saying you're only really getting pear.
Pear. I was picking up a lot of pear earlier, and now the fruits are just coming into their own. They're really quite predominant in that. Yeah,
you have to go. I mean, I'm one for dropping the temperatures, especially on a Perfectdraft Pro when it's a Pilsner. But when you're going on these Belgian beers, you have to up the ante, because if you don't up the ante,
let them warm up a bit, let the flavours flow. I think that's kind of
it's like when your machine says 5, you think it's 5, but I just feel that, and I said that, after review. It's still great, and don't get me wrong, Kwak Blonde, you can drop down a level. We've done that last summer, or the summer before, literally 1 or 2 degrees. And it was still a really nice drink.
I was going to say, I think the wonderful thing about the Kwak Blonde is it's a beer that can be appreciated all the way through the temperature range. You can start with it really quite cold, and that allows you time to just sip it over the course of time. It is a strong beer, so that is probably quite a sensible thing to do. And you do get those range of flavours. As the beer starts to warm up, you are picking up more and more from that.
And up the ante then. And that is, like I say, don't get me wrong, the original review or re-review was absolutely great, but it was like there was something missing, and I kept thinking, maybe it's me just on one with the machine and that, wasn't it? And so we've left it out. What we did was drank so much of it on the review, let it sit
a little bit,
let it breathe, refilled it with, it's still saying 5, so I would believe that it is at 5 now, obviously to give it a bit of life, because you can see here that, and it's just so much, and do you know, it tastes more smoother.
It has a wonderful, smooth and sort of velvety consistency on the mouth. Really very pleasant.
But it definitely better going higher.
Yeah. Okay, so Kwak Rouge. I do.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
I do like this style of beer. Tofu cherry.
Yeah.
Really enjoy that one. And there's a couple of other Belgian
Castile.
Rouge.
But for me, I've always said the Kwak has given me something different to the others.
I must admit, the aromas of this I'm picking up on just by having it kind of in front of me rather than even putting it up to my nose. Now I'm putting it up to my nose.
And I don't even like cherry. But I love cherry beers. How does that work?
This is a wonderful tart,
Oh, blimey, yeah.
very... It's really hard to explain. It's almost like cherry drops. It's got that sort of tartness.
Look at the pinky head, that. Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus, yeah. Oh, why did they get rid of that on keg? Well, I say we searched France, we searched Belgium, everywhere we went in, we ended up coming back with Budweiser 5%, Jeanette 4.5, we got a Victoria, and we got a Belgian Stella.
Oh, that is a wonderful blend of sweetness and tartness on your tongue. It really has that electric kind of vibrance to it. It's amazing.
You do, but then you get the bitterness at the end, which is what delivers. Because like the blonde, although on a different level where you've got your cherry, your profile would go all the way through.
It's lovely and balanced. You've got sweetness. With the Rouge, you've got a slight tartness, and then that bitterness, all blending in together, working really well to give you that lovely balanced finish.
Yeah, what an absolute cracker of a drink. I've got to go on that over that. It pains me. Yeah,
for me. Every time. I think I'd rate the Kwak Blonde at about an 8. The Rouge for me just goes to that little bit higher. That elevates to about a 9 for me. I really do enjoy that.
It does. It's lovely in its own right. I do want to do it against the French one. Obviously, the French one is on the Perfectdraft, and we've got another French one that we discovered a couple of weeks ago in France, didn't we? The one I've got the big bottle.
Yeah.
I know I should have had the glass, but I didn't. But it'll be really interesting because I've said before, France craft beer, people don't give it a look in. You're missing out.
It doesn't get the appreciation it deserves. It really doesn't. They have some wonderful beer there.
Yeah, and these two. Talk about a double, yes. Let's say we would have done them beers today, but we've done a couple today, and obviously, if you keep doing them, you're not getting the right things because
they're big hitters as well. So
it's something to override. It's like doing an Oktoberfest and a Kwak and then that, but you can't go any further, unfortunately. So, unfortunately, it has to keep for another day, i.e., the keg that might struggle. Over the course of the evening, one never knows, do they? But no, we should get it done. We've got other things to do, haven't we?
We have. It totally is one of those ones where you forget how good it is until you actually get sipping it again, and then you go, wow, it was even better than I remembered. Yeah. The balance of sweet, tart, with a little bit of bitterness, the hoppy kind of bitterness on there. Oh, amazing.
Like with my hells and everything, I'm not even into the sweet things now, but that, it just gives you every dimension.
Yeah, it does.
As it runs through you, it's just lovely, isn't it? It's a definite yes. This though, let's take nothing away from this. It's just been overshadowed.
It has a little bit. But the soft fruits, the pear, the banana, the apricot, the fruits that I'm picking up on there, they are going to be kind of overridden and outshined by cherry because it is a very distinctive taste. And I think the subtleness of the fruit flavours that are in the blonde, the way that they mix with the other flavours in there, the malty breadiness, the little bit of bitterness on the end. I think if you're not a fruity person, you're going to enjoy that a lot more because the balance is just so good on that. It's going to appeal to a lot of people.
Right, see? I'll let her take the lead. for a change.
Great beers, both of them, absolutely great.
They're a definite yes. It's a double yes. What can I say? Done 10 minutes. Quick review. Don't open with her. Bonjour.